This is where the firepower of the new Puma Infantry Fighting Vehicle is put to the test. It's the Bergen military training area in the Lüneburg Heath. Soldiers of the 4th Company 33rd Armoured Infantry Battalion prepare for live fire with the Puma. Konrad Fuchs, the officer conducting the exercise, explains the exercise scenario to his men and women. As a coordinator of the training program, which lasts for several months, he understands the importance of practical instruction for the crews.
For me, as company commander, it's obvious that we have to go out into the field and practice on the equipment. That's the challenge.
The soldiers then distribute the ammunition between the vehicles. The main weapon on board the Puma is the machine cannon with 30mm caliber ammunition. In addition, there is an MG4 with 5.56mm standard NATO cartridges. Both cannon and machine gun are housed in the fully automated tower. Kevin Herlitzer is this IFV's commander. He's been working with his crew for more than 3 years. For him and his team, the switch to the ultra-modern weapons system aboard the Puma brings many unknowns.
Of course, certain things have changed in the Puma. You have to do things differently. We're in the process of getting our heads around it, and that's exactly what this exercise is for.
On to firing live ammunition. During this exercise, 2 vehicles must coordinate tactically during multiple phases. To begin, one Puma advances, covered by the second. The stationary vehicle takes the lead in the firefight and attacks both static and mobile targets. Later, it must also fire on the move.
There's the rear combat compartment with the technical equipment, and a front combat compartment, and a fully stabilized weapons system. It never used to be possible to shoot on the move. Now you can do that without any problems, and that's a quantum leap in the history of the armored infantry.
Kilo 5 auf.
The soldiers in the control tower direct the firing sequence. In addition, they monitor and evaluate tactical behavior and targeting accuracy. Thanks to the radio connection, weapon faults can be investigated and resolved quickly.
I actually come from the tank units. I trained as an armoured platoon leader and a shooting instructor for 120mm guns, and then moved to the armoured infantry. I think the Puma is a very advanced system with a lot of potential.
In the later stages, both vehicles advance together, fighting the enemy on the move. Now the Puma can really show its full potential. The stabilized weapons system automatically compensates for the jostling caused by the uneven terrain. This functionality was previously only available on the Leopard 2 main battle tank. The new IFV can fight its targets with great precision.
Also, was dabei rumkommen soll,
the firing exercise is followed by an evaluation. Brigadier General Gunther Schneider is on site.
My men are currently doing valuable groundwork. Think of it this way. The Puma is in a test phase with the troops, so exactly where it should be. And just like a car that has been newly developed, it is now being subjected to practical tests. And there are a lot of positives. Among other things, the firing performance is stunning. I'm allowed to say that. I'm an old Marder man. And if I compare the two, they are worlds apart. On the other hand, of course, there is still much to do, because there are some teething problems, but that's exactly why we're doing this.
Next spring, the armoured infantry will move on to practicing dismounted combat with the Puma. It will take a few more years for the Puma to become fully operational. Its trial as part of the armed forces continues.